no difference whatsoever.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't hear shit.
I just pulled something out. Didn't make a difference.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Mike, how the kids?
Can't wait to see them. It's almost Halloween time. Can't wait to see the kids again.
You look so fucking weird with your headphones that way.
I love how, like, you're talking and we can hear emotion in your voice.
Yeah.
But your face is just.
It is weird.
How do I sound coming out of the mic though? Do I sound good or do I sound weird?
I
you
sound
sound
pretty good,
good.
honestly.
My fear is that I come out weird because if there's a little bit of an echo.
No?
No?
I think you're fine.
Okay.
Should we? Maybe people can make bets to when Dino takes off his mask.
I'm taking off his
5 seconds.
Oh man.
Hey, you guys ready to go?
Oh, dude,
I'm about as ready
we're
as
rolling, dude.
We're
I'm
rolling.
about as ready as I'm gonna be.
Yeah, dude. This is in. I did the clap. We're good.
We're good.
Oh, we're
Well,
good.
no, because we never started the actual.
Yeah, we never
Welcome to.
Hold on. Is the clock start? Is the clock running?
Dude, the clock's going.
Dude,
Oh, shit,
can you
okay.
even see the clock?
Well,
Dude, I have tunnel vision like a motherfucker, guys.
as our little pantyhose shit drops, welcome to Inebriated Analysis.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm
I'm
going-
not ready. I'm not ready,
Dino.
man.
This is all in. Nick, cut none of this.
No, Nick, please cut this.
No, cut none of it.
Starting now.
Oh my god, this is driving me bananas, guys. Can we please hurry up?
Welcome to Anebriated Analysis. This is Halloween, boys. We're all dressed up. We got some funny costumes. Dino went as his inner self, just, emotionless. We got the ghost face killer over here. Honestly, an improvement. I do have to say so myself.
Check out my new rap album, Ghostface Killer.
We got myself, the shortest one of the group. Obviously had to go as a German.
Oh, I thought you were a leprechaun.
Oh, yes. Nice.
You're that guy on my Oktoberfest beer.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. And then banana.
Actually,
Nothing else to say. Just banana.
I'm just a banana.
It's Mr. Banana you.
Actually, I'm sorry. That is.
No.
God damn it. You're gonna make me split.
That's Detective Banana to you. On the case.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What case are we trying to solve?
Yeah, so this one guy is trying to place the blame on me because I was on the floor and he slept and injured himself. So it's a whole thing. I can't talk about legalities.
Oh yeah, he's suing you.
Yep,
Pending
definitely suing me.
litigation.
All right.
Allegedly.
All right, guys.
Allegedly.
I'm calling an
Allegedly,
emergency
I'm just
meeting.
hanging out.
Yellow was an admin. I
Jesus.
saw him. He was doing card swipe. He faked it and he left.
He
I'm
vented.
saying.
It's Yellow.
Jesus.
Hey, does your beer hat add like an extra foot to your height?
It does. Honestly, I think it does.
That puts Chris at just above the legal limit to be considered a midget.
Oh, I
Did you
hate
did you
all.
want to put me on that case?
Yeah, I'll put you on that case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you split time with the other detective though?
How do you split time?
Damn it, I was gonna make a split pun. Guys, I'm the banana. Okay, whatever. Okay,
Actually, yeah, you're the banana.
Oh, wait,
you gotta
were,
be
you,
making
were you
this.
about to say I'm a banana?
I'm a banana.
Okay, there, Anision.
Banana, na, na, na.
Okay.
Do you ever see the Batman thing where it's like banana, na, 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 Batman?
Yeah, that was copyright.
No. it's
Yeah.
not.
I told him he couldn't do that. I got another case about that one too.
Ah, shit. Oh,
So
well.
we spent about 4 minutes already just ridiculing each other's costumes.
Is
Yeah.
that the point of this?
I mean, yeah, I think it is.
Okay. See, I don't know why we're ridiculing because I think Dino's handsome,
Thanks, man.
right? Like I think
Definitely an
I think you look
improvement.
good, man. You look. I haven't seen you in like a week,
Right? Thanks, man.
and
Actually, to be honest, my skin has never felt clearer. Yeah, man, I can't even see this, man. I'm
Sorry there,
sorry.
John Cena.
Tunnel vision.
you got some. You gotta tell me the secret, man. Like me, I'm starting to get a little brown on the edges.
There you are. You're on the way.
Yeah, I know.
You know what though? The cold, with the Halloween, it gets a little cold, so the cool air is gonna help
All
keep
right.
it alive.
I
longer.
need
true.
a drink
That's
if
true.
we're going to continue this shit.
That's true. We do need a drink.
All right.
So yeah, Peter, tell us a little bit
What
about
is
this
this
concoction you
concoction?
made us.
It's called Gravedigger as a drink. Give me a sec. This is a non-detective banana speaking. This is Party Banana. I found it. It was the first link when I looked up Halloween cocktails, and that's pretty much it. It's supposed to have whiskey,
Oh, God.
rum, not rum. I'm sorry, hard apple cider, and ginger ale in it, and then a bunch of apples.
Jesus Christ, I'm trying to go home tonight.
Oh, also, for all the people that are doubting our costume authenticity, by the way, we went all out. I am fucking wearing pantyhose right now. Oh, Stark, you're in the worst possible spot.
Nice pan.
Jeez.
I don't think anyone wanted to see
Nice,
that.
nice crotch shot.
Thank you.
That actually has to be your thumbnail.
You're pretty close.
Actually, you know what? It might be
That
now.
might be a better thumbnail at that point. That's what
it's
I'm
gonna
saying.
be.
So I mean, let's have a taste, right?
Yes, please pour me some beer, Master Peter.
Oh shit, I have to do it.
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't
you
wanna
made
do
it. You have to pour it.
But I'm gonna fuck it up and spill all the
I
bananas.
know. That's why we have this.
There's no bananas in there.
Oh, all the apples.
So while he passes that out, I'm also gonna pass out
Fuck, dude.
some Keystone in celebration of our first patron. No, don't put it there. That's where the logo's going.
Oh, my bad.
In celebration of our first
Look at
patron
those chunks,
at
dude.
the Keystone level, we are all going to be sipping on some Keystone today.
Oh god,
Yo, not gonna lie, this smells really fucking good.
does it?
Put your hand on it. I'm taking
Give me
this.
1 second.
I will chuck it at you.
All right. Who is this Keystone brought up to us by? You said Patreon?
Yeah, it's by our first patron at the Keystone level, Rafal. It's also
is
Keystone Light.
Fucking water, dude.
It's Keystone Light.
It's fucking water. It's actually just water.
I'm gonna fuck this up
That's
so
enough,
hard.
that's enough, that's enough.
Oh.
Thank you.
Dude, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, you haven't spelled
There
it.
hasn't been a fucking drop spilled yet.
You're talking a little too early. He still has one more to pour.
Yeah, you know what? I trust. At this point, he's poured 3 out of 4 well. If he
no!
fucks
This is
up,
and now, Peter. Just to get back at you for your Keystone jab. Oh, come here, pour it. I'm gonna stand right here.
no, not over the TV.
Oh, yeah, not on the TV,
Come on,
please.
Peter. Come on. No.
I'm straight up. I'm gonna start drinking this. I'm sorry. It smells too good. Ooh, this is dangerous. This
Not
is
a
really
single
fucking dangerous.
Yeah, do you taste any like maybe a little bit of liquor?
I taste almost no liquor.
Let's give it a shot. All right, guys. Cheers
I wonder if the apples have like soaked it up.
to Halloween.
Yeah,
I got
I
short
probably should get my
fucking
mask
arms.
on.
Spooktober.
Could you imagine?
to a spooky episode.
Have all of our. We should have had our masks on when we did it.
Honestly, it would have been really funny if you just started drinking it and it just dripped down.
We could give him a straw.
No.
I don't have straws.
There's little lip holes in it, but I don't want to take the risk.
Yeah,
God,
fuck,
this
dude.
smells so fucking strong.
It's really good.
The smell is very
Ooh,
deceptive.
it's
then.
really good though.
Is it?
It's good, yeah. But it's like Chris said, it's dangerous.
Is it? Yeah.
Dude,
Fucking dangerous.
I could fucking chug this whole thing.
Aaron's face is telling a different story right
Dude,
now.
I can't taste anything. Like I can't taste any like alcohol. You know what
You
I'm saying?
should like this, dude. This has like Red's apple ale in it
This is literally all apples.
and a fuck ton of apples.
All right, this is
Like
your
look
thing.
at at the chunks I
how?
fucking have.
Yeah, bite
Right?
some of that apple.
I don't want to
I'm
bite the
gonna,
apple.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Ugh.
You're not supposed to bite. I don't think you're supposed to bite the apples though.
Just apples.
I taste the whiskey pretty hard.
It's just apples.
That's not the whiskey. That's the other thing.
That's the other thing.
All right, so
Marty.
you fuckers who gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars, you're
said that?
goddamn fucking deceptive.
This is a perfect 5 out of 5.
Is
Yeah,
it?
honestly, this is really fucking
Yeah,
good.
4.5 out of 5 is underrated. This should be a perfect 5.
Or like this is okay.
Yeah, this is good. I like this thing.
You know, like jungle juice.
I don't like this.
Like
fucking-
this could easily be like
Easily.
yeah, a jungle juice equivalent.
Yeah. I wish I had ice or something like that. It would be much better.
Yeah. Too bad I'm poor. I don't have an ice man.
Yeah, you don't have an ice.
Wait. You should have told me I could have gotten some natty ice.
Not that kind of ice.
Jesus. We were actually we were gonna call you guys to get ice, but then we're like,
Yeah.
I could have gotten ice. I went to 3 separate liquor stores.
Yeah, we didn't
I
know that.
don't understand how Keystone Light is either so popular or so unpopular that there's not a single store I went to that had it. I had to get Keystone Light.
Isn't that
What is it?
isn't that just Keystone Light the thing?
Because if they're all out, that's pretty scary how many people
Okay.
drink it.
This is a
By the
light
way,
beer.
boys, beer before liquor,
Never sicker.
never been
That's
sicker.
not true.
Drink all of that and then continue drinking liquor and
Don't be a puss boy and
I've
just
mixed enough
drink.
drinks to know that no matter what, I'm gonna feel like dog shit the next day.
That's true.
it's all about how much you puke though.
This just doesn't feel right to drink this normally without shotgunning it.
Definitely not sip. I mean, okay,
it's crushable.
Yeah,
It's very
with a
crushable.
shot.
It's literally fucking water.
it's water.
Yeah.
Is it though?
It is.
You might as well get some like spark like
It almost has more ABV than the crap you bring. This is 4.1.
Yeah, it's draft beer. What the fuck do you expect?
Quite literally water.
Yeah. think it's got like 100 calories.
Hey, you know what? It was $8 for a 15 pack.
That sounds about right.
It's called value.
You know what's funny about that? I can get a 40 pack of water for $4. Probably get you just as drunk.
I have to slam down so many of these to get drunk. Probably like at least half the case to even feel tipsy.
Oh,
I feel you.
Yeah. Definitely not craft, but you know what? It passes the crushable test.
it does.
Yeah.
Not sessionable though. Would not drink more than one of these.
So thank you to our Patreon supporter, Gabe. Gabe, yeah. Thank you, Gabe.
Yeah, thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Gabe, for supporting the podcast.
Gabe
Appreciate
Newell, thank you for being the first patron.
I'm so confused who's Gabe.
Gabe, thank you so much.
Isn't that who it is?
No, it's Rafal.
Oh, I thought you said it was Gabe.
Egghead.
Rafal, thank you, Rafal, for
Thanks,
supporting
Gabe.
the
And Gabe, if you subscribe to us in the future, we appreciate it.
Rafal. Thank you for supporting the podcast.
Rafal, you don't have to ever give him a keycap. You can just.
I never got my keycap. I'm not mad. I'm not salty.
Oh, actually, funny enough, he did just come out with these really cool green ones. He posted them on his Instagram. Pretty badass. And he posted a video on YouTube of how he makes them, and it's actually pretty cool.
What's his shop's name? Or his company's name?
Bebot Studio.
Bebot Studio.
Nice.
And just to point this out, there's something I was going to say. Oh, I had a thought that may incentivize people to become Patreons.
What's that?
I was thinking, you know how we do a rotation every week? One of us picks the taste test of the week. I thought maybe we can put it up to a vote on either Patreon or Discord.
But here's what's gonna happen, right? People are gonna get it, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck over these guys with Malort." Wow.
Well, no, we'll
Malort's already there.
We'll put some options out there, and they'll vote for it.
That's
or,
fair.
Or we can just do an open voting and just,
No, let's just.
I think
see.
the options. I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, options with a custom box to write in what you want. How about that?
We'll see. But yeah, that's just a thought I had.
And this is the podcast, guys, where we literally come up with ideas for the podcast during the podcast.
Yeah, this isn't behind the scenes.
This is all staying in.
It is.
Nick, you better not cut this.
It's. I still can't believe they drive to 3 liquor stores. It's scary to see how many people actually drink this.
I think it's just not carried. I don't think Keystone is like native to our area.
It's made by Coors.
You know what else is scary?
Fuck.
We get Coors Light around here.
Yeah, actually, fuck. Isn't the Coors Brewery in like Milwaukee or some shit?
Probably. This is Coors
God
County.
damn
I
it.
have no idea how hard it is to drink this.
Take off the fucking mask.
Anyways, how was everyone's week?
That was a good transition. I will acknowledge it for you.
Okay, thank you. That's
I'm sorry, what did he say?
How was everyone's week?
It's scary to think that you can't get Keystone, and then we went off on some tangent, and then he was like, "Isn't that scary?
Isn't that scary? Isn't it spooky?"
You know what? A for effort.
That's an A for execution too.
Our execution was a little poor on the,
I know a
on the
thing about
follow-up.
execution.
God damn it.
You know what's weird is like I thought Halloween's like your day off, and you like everyone just seems to always like give you a call, and you're always so busy on Halloween.
Actually, Halloween is my double time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You get twice pay?
Yeah.
Wow.
You got to prep up for the Halloween though. So like the last 2 weeks beforehand, I'm setting up shop.
What do you do after Halloween then?
Stay in shape.
Yeah.
Nah, don't lie, Dino. Just
Yeah.
you and I are busy all year round with Dead by Daylight.
Who's Dino? I'm Michael Myers.
Just a
Hey,
fucking
Mike.
like
Oh,
Rocky
are you
clip
Mike
of
Client?
him training.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. That's why you go to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I don't just haunt one family. I haunt multiple families. But yeah, throughout the year.
Yeah.
I'm a very misunderstood person.
It is your passion though, right?
It is.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
You know me, like I tell you, I know that when I got out of the shelf like 2 days ago, I already had to find my
back to our
calling.
costumes?
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's the one thing that's hidden.
when I was filming Halloween 5, I got into some creative difficulties with Rob Zombie on that, so they didn't renew my contract. So they
Really?
phony.
Is he actually the producer?
He was the director.
Oh shit. I
Wow.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
For all of them or just the last
I
one?
think the last 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
explains a lot. I'm sorry, Rob Zombie.
How you
That's
liking
right.
your new deal with Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, it's cool. You get to show my ass off, so
Yeah.
can't complain.
Do you think they do you justice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lines have never been better.
Where are you? I can't remember. Are you like high on the tier list when it comes to compared to other killers?
God, no.
Yeah, I actually am.
No, Myers is trash.
No,
Oh, you're
I'm
trash?
actually pretty.
There we go.
Oh, I think meant like just in the overall grand scheme. No, in Dead by Daylight, I'm kind of screwed. But
Yeah.
in like the killer tier list, like in movies, I'm actually pretty high tier. I can't be killed.
I always thought you were really good if you played in the right person. Like everyone's, listen, right? I get it, man. I think Nurse, right? Nurse is super hot, but
What?
you know, I tell you, I
Huntress,
think she's
dude.
overrated.
Huntress.
Let me tell you about something about Nurse. Total slut.
Oh, really?
Total.
Nick, if you can, right here, just put a picture, like right here, put a picture of what Nurse looks like from Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Did you have a thing with her though? I was reading some things on that.
Just a one night thing.
Oh.
I that one night Halloween.
Oh my god.
God damn.
God. So, how was your week, Mike?
Well, it was Halloween last week, right?
It was.
Yeah.
I was very out and about. Just doing my thing. Anyways, no, my week was good. Just went to the brewery with Banana Man over here. It was really nice.
Oh wait, you guys went to a brewery?
Yeah, I went to a brewery.
Which one?
Unane.
Oh,
Unane.
I was a little
Dude,
bit. I didn't want to go there
these
first because
Fuckers left me out of Unane,
Okay.
the sour connoisseur.
Alright, to be fair though, I was gonna go file a lawsuit
to
over
God.
there because they featured a brand new barrel aged stout with bananas in it, and I, listen, right? I knew that stout because I tasted it, and I knew for an instant that was my brother.
They don't even make stouts.
Yeah, they do.
Hubbard's Cave makes stouts.
Okay, beer. You're right. You're right. The beer hat.
You trained me.
You're right. I did. I'm sorry. Okay, I was just a little bit shocked, but everything was pretty good.
Yeah, we stayed there like till closing. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
pretty awesome. We stayed afterwards too to talk to the manager.
Yeah, like I guess it was like one of the guys working there. Super cool though.
Yeah, it was really really great time. They also gave us a free keg. Sorry, not keg, a barrel.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
remember that?
they did.
Yeah,
they did.
we got a free barrel of sour beer.
Oh yeah.
Hey Chris,
yeah,
what are you doing
fuck
next
you
weekend?
guys.
Hey, you want to go to Unane?
Apparently, shit, you can get free barrels of beer there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wait, do they even make beer in a barrel?
They do.
Yeah.
They do. That's like their big selling point.
Dude, you keep turning to like look at me,
It's
but
so
you don't
funny.
move.
What do they use? They use Four Roses barrels, right?
Yeah, actually.
Wait, actually?
we talked. Yeah, so we were
Oh.
talking to him, right? And
You can't go there again.
I asked him, like what kind of bourbon do you use or barrels do you use to make any of your barrel aged stouts or anything like that? And they use Four Roses, which I was super surprised. I didn't know they do that. Which I love Four Roses bourbon. It's great.
Oh, actually, fuck. I was thinking of Five Roses. I was like, you can't go there again.
No, this is Four
Yeah,
Roses.
yeah.
Four Roses. Five Roses is the really shitty fucking restaurant. Which episode is that like in reference?
It's so good, but like service was such shit that one time.
such hot
Yeah.
garbage.
Yeah. So speaking of scary service,
Yeah, so my week was it was pretty good. Like I said, we went to Unane, and that's pretty much it. That was pretty much the highlight of my week.
Nice.
nice.
That's a pretty big highlight, though.
Yeah, no, actually,
we
the
really
new,
enjoyed our time there.
The
It
new
was a good
location's awesome. Has some cool art on there too. I was pretty surprised.
I hate you guys so much. Apparently, my week was pretty shit because I got left out of a fucking brewery visit.
You know what? It was so fun. We'll go again.
God damn it.
That's right. It's not like the last brewery visit I
Chris,
got canceled.
listen, I know you're my best friend, but I think we have to split for a while.
Oh
Okay?
my god.
That was a good one. That was actually a good one. Yeah, my week was actually pretty good. I got back into both classic and retail WoW.
Yikes.
So I have done nothing else except play World of Warcraft for the last week and go to work.
As a non-experienced World of Warcraft player that's never played Warcraft in his life, can you explain the difference between retail and classic? WoW?
Yeah, so retail is shit, but I'm having fun playing it with all my friends. They've done things to the game to make it like really like, you know, those mobile games where it's like sign in every day and do your dailies and yeah, that's what it is.
Isn't that Dokkan?
basically.
Yeah, but the problem is like
Or Genshin.
it used to be a really good RPG game. And Classic is the exact opposite of that. It's actually a pretty good game, except the leveling experience is god awful. It takes probably it's taken me like fucking 6 months to get to level 50, and 60 is the cap, and 52 is technically halfway, like RuneScape, or like 92 is halfway. Yeah, so I'm not even halfway done yet.
That's crazy.
So, follow-up question to that is, how many Hot Pockets have you gone through, and how sweaty is your seat right now?
Not very sweaty, and actually I've not been doing Hot Pockets.
Pizza.
Yes, it has been a lot of pizza. I actually did cook a couple meals for myself because I do need to get some form of actual sustenance.
Define cook.
Cook.
No.
So what you're saying is you boiled water, put some macaroni and some yellow cheese powder in it?
I have not made mac and cheese yet.
Wow.
Although, probably tomorrow's dinner. Ramen. A lot of ramen.
A lot of ramen.
A lot of ramen.
Good ramen or?
Good ramen.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
like
like the 98-cent packets that you get, from Jewel.
Yeah, that's a good stuff, man.
No,
Those,
no, no, no,
the
no.
That is
50 cent
the good
packets of
stuff.
the
these
cheap
are its
ones.
own little cup things,
Yeah.
You boil the water. It's not the shitty ones. This has like actual vegetables.
Oh,
in it.
yeah. Oh, they're
I know which
imported
one.
from Japan.
I know which one you're
Do you
talking
know
about.
what kind of noodles are in it? Is it like the big, thick udon
Yeah,
noodles?
yeah, it's the
or-
udon noodles.
Oh.
It's not actually like little shitty ones.
So which
I
ones
like
did you
the
get? Did you get the
noodles.
ones like the chicken inside of it too and stuff? Or what?
Costco.
Costco.
Let's go.
Sponsor us.
Dude,
Nice.
I buy enough shit there. Come on, Costco.
Do me a solid.
Yeah.
What about you, Farid? Well, how was your week?
Oh man, I got a couple interesting stories from my week.
All right, cool. Let's hear them.
So first one I'd like to start off with is for the people watching the video podcast, you may notice we have now 2 cameras. So we purchased a new camera, finally one that doesn't have the time limit restrictions. And while I did that, I went online and I was trying to find another camera for us to use. And I came across this dude on OfferUp who was selling the same exact camera we bought, which I think was retail $220 for $30. And I couldn't believe it. I messaged the guy, no response. I was like, okay, whatever, he's gone.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, 5 days later, the guy responds back, and I hit up Dino and I said, hey, Dino, let's go. And he's like, where are we going? I'm like, we're going to Burlington, Wisconsin. He's like, why?
What the fuck?
How
You
far is
drove
that of a drive?
It was only about an hour.
Still.
It's like an hour and a half, I thought.
Nah, we did it in an hour. It was peaceful driving. We got there. It was a bit sketch because we pulled to the back of this building. This dude showed up out of the door. It was cold. I couldn't really see much. But he handed me the camera. I was like, all right, cool. I'm out. And we're here.
Dude, I legit thought that you were gonna get robbed or something. I'm sitting in the car and he's been gone for like 5-10
Did you get
minutes.
the good camera for a good price?
$30.
Yeah, that is.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
disgusting.
it retails
Damn.
for $220.
We should ask if he has another one so we can return the first one that we got.
No, dude, we'll just get 3.
We'll
So,
get 3.
Eventually, we'll have a crotch cam for everyone too.
Yes.
So scary because like Farid was gone and I was sitting in the car and I'm like, I don't know what building he went into and I don't know anything. So if he's not here, I'm gonna call the cops and you're gonna ask me questions. I'm like, I don't know.
That's what sucks about living here in the suburbs, man. Like, something like that happened, I would like definitely like
I don't know.
shit my pants.
Right?
All right, this is off tangent, right? But I almost got denied entrance to London because I said I don't know where I was staying.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't know what fucking place we were staying at.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the school.
No,
No, like actual London.
actual
And they're like,
country.
yeah, you can't come in. And then my aunt comes over. She's like, he's an idiot. We're staying here. And she pulled out like the hotel. I was like, dude, I don't fucking know this shit. He's like, don't be smart with me. It's this old fucker. And I'm like, dude, I'm on vacation. Like, relax.
Was it one of the guys that stands around and doesn't talk?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, no. It wasn't one of them.
The
no.
Queen's
It was
Guards?
like,
Queen's
no,
Guards.
it was their customs agent.
You should be like, I'm not being smart with you. I'm actually fucking stupid. I'm being dumb with
I'm
you.
actually really dumb.
But you do bring up London, and I also this week reached out to one of my middle school teachers, and I just wrote a quick email. Ah, damn, I need to reply to him. I just realized that. But yeah, I just wrote a quick email thanking the dude for being such a great teacher and all that fun stuff. And he replied back saying that made his day. So I felt good about that. Another thing that happened is I finally took my bike in to get repaired.
Nice.
And again, Dino was nice enough to
Motor?
yeah.
Okay.
And Dino was nice enough. Sorry, Mike was nice enough to come up with me, and we dropped the bike off.
I love
Dude, that turned like your eyes move, but the rest of your face is just expressionless.
Right.
And yeah, they called me up and let me know that not only was it going to be fixed sometime this week, but that the sales department was covering the costs.
Oh,
So that was pretty big win in my books.
damn.
What
that's
was
actually
wrong
really
with it in the
nice.
first place?
I blew the suspension 3 days into owning it. You can check that out on episode 13. I think that's where we mentioned it. pretty confident about that one.
14.
14?
14.
14.
Was it 14?
I
I think so.
14.
Because you were on and on about the bike
Ah.
for 14.
Yeah,
you were
so-
trying to start a motorcycle
Yes,
gang.
you're right. So it was 14. So that got fixed, and there's one other thing that I had that I've completely forgotten. So I'm gonna defer to you, Mike.
What was that?
No, just
Was
No, no.
how was your week?
I already talked about my week.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to talk about the other stuff because I did that with both of you guys, so I wanted you guys to have something to talk about.
Nothing else you want to add?
No, there's-
Mike, you can't really talk about your job. You know, it's like it's
It's
confidential
I
information.
mean, my job's been pretty well documented. I mean, there's like 5 movies.
Speaking of documentaries,
Oh, jeez.
how excited are you guys to go watch Borat 2?
I absolutely love Borat.
I do. I can't wait to watch Borat 2.
I think
gotta
it's
find
going
a
to be
time.
pretty good. The Mike Pence scene specifically is probably going to be my favorite.
I did not see that in the commercial.
So he's dressed up as Donald Trump.
Spoiler alert.
It's
Yeah.
in the preview.
It's in the trailer.
Okay.
So he's dressed up as Donald Trump at a Mike Pence rally. He comes with that one chick over his shoulder, dressed up as probably like Ivanka, I believe. And he runs in. He's like, Mike, like, I got the woman. What do you want me to do? And yeah, like, I think security like kicks him out or whatever.
I cannot wait to watch
But it was
that.
like it was a legit Pence like rally that he went to and did this at.
Just Sacha
Yeah,
Baron
actually
Cohen
got
don't
a-
care.
Yeah, I know.
He
It
actually
was
got like
great.
arrested. I don't know if he got arrested for it, but like I know he got kicked out by
Yeah,
security and
he
stuff,
got
so.
kicked out for sure.
Borat definitely holds a special place in my heart because it's one of the few like comedy movies I can watch with my mother. That's like unless I get like translation. But I went to go see it with her in theaters when the first one
wow.
came out.
Okay.
And I tell you, she asked me what the fuck I watch.
Yeah, I gotta ask a question. So I watched it with my mom as well, but that was an accident.
Oh, jeez.
Can you explain to me how you can say that it's a movie you can watch with your mom when they had the rubber fist scene?
yeah.
Explain how you bonded with your mom on that.
Let's say that it's we can watch it without needing a translation.
Yes, comedy knows. It's like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. So like, and I knew this would catch her attention because I remember she was on her phone texting somebody, and as soon as he goes yakshimash,
Yeah.
eyes diverted, right? And I tell you the part where she could not stop laughing was at the when they're at the rodeo
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and he's saying the national anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she understood that portion, right? And she knows what the American anthem isn't like sung to, right? And she could not stop fucking laughing.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one of I think it's so freaking funny.
It's a phenomenal movie.
So much better than Bruno.
Oh, dude, all the other
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen movies do not compare.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Bruno's goal of who Bruno is definitely came out in that movie.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I could not say that was not very heterosexual. That's for sure.
The Dictator is also pretty good.
It was good, but
Yeah, the
again,
Dictator
Was that Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't compare to Borat.
No,
But I mean, that's still pretty memorable, like the Dictator. But like,
My
like the
favorite
brothers,
scene of that
like,
one is when he's shooting people
Yeah.
at the track shit.
Yeah.
But like the brothers Grimsby, I could not tell you a single. I don't even know what that movie was about anymore.
Oh, I guarantee you remember the sucking scene.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I remember that stuff, but
Or
like, I
the,
don't remember anything that movie was about though.
You don't remember the rocket in the butt?
No, I
jeez.
remember it, but I don't remember the context to it. Like
don't
it's
need
just
to know
two
the
brothers
context.
that just live their life. It's crazy.
I also remembered my other thing.
What else did you remember?
So I have not really recent event that happened, but I thought you guys would love to hear this.
Okay.
So I got our Idiot of the Week.
Oh.
So you know how there's been a lot of COVID relief going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a guy who's currently being prosecuted by the state of Florida. He's being prosecuted for $1.2 million of stolen unemployment benefits.
What?
How do you do 1.2 mil?
So now unemployment benefits get preloaded onto like a debit card, and then you can spend it. He not only had his, which was fraudulently made, he had like 8 or 9 other people's. And the guy's facing like 3 felonies, maximum 22 years in jail. You want to know how he got busted?
Oh no. Did he buy some weeb shit online?
Nah, he rapped about it. He literally made a rap where he, like, soft snitches on himself.
Oh, I actually do remember hearing about
This guy could have been the one guy in the Florida Man articles to not actually do something Florida Man-ish, and he rapped about it.
The dude was smart enough to defraud the government, but dumb enough to rap about it.
Hey man, you gotta flex.
You do.
What's it all mean if you can't flex?
Exactly.
$1.2 million.
Money's
Yeah.
worthless if you can't flex it.
Exactly.
And the worst part is, not only is a guy like rap about defrauding this government agency, he even puts their logo in the music video.
Oh.
That's
So you
actually
know.
really funny though. Why do you think we play Dokkan, dude? It's all just a flex.
Right?
All of it. But yeah, you know it's
That's a nice story.
You know, it's scarier than some of the money people have
defrauding the
spent on
government?
Dokkan.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'll probably die in a couple days because I'll be rotting away.
God
You
damn.
won't die, you'll just be rotten.
Yeah, you know what? You'll just be rotten. You'll be thrown out. You'll go to garbage heaven and
You'll be compost.
reused, recycle. Remember?
I didn't think when I was like taken off the shelf 2 days ago, that I'd have to go through something like this.
So where'd you come from?
Hey, you know what's crazy? I found out that the way that your top is, like the top of your head, that's actually not the way that you peel yourself. It's actually from the bottom.
Why is it from the bottom?
I don't know. Monkeys apparently peel it from the bottom.
Yeah, it's so much easier to peel from
Excuse
the
you?
Yeah.
How dare you assume the way I peel?
Sorry.
Get naked for us real quick.
Yeah, like, do you mind, please?
I'm just saying that apparently it's easier to peel you from the bottom than it is the top.
Okay,
it's
you know
much
what?
easier.
You know what? I hate it that you assume that all bananas are the same, okay?
Okay.
I'm offended.
I am severely offended.
I'm sorry.
So on the topic of disgusting things and scary things like seeing Peter naked,
You mean he's a banana.
oh sorry,
Peeled.
Peeled.
rhetoric
Yeah.
peeled.
The correct term is peeled. God, you guys pissed me off today.
He's peeled.
Yes. Looks like you're about to split.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go bananas.
Why don't you make like a tree and leaf?
Italy. Hey, I knew a tree once. It's a good guy.
Jesus.
What's scary?
What's scary? All right, guys. We came here talking about urban legends.
Tell me about your urban legends.
Who wants to start?
I can.
I actually.
All right, someone start.
Oof.
Oof.
All right, I got a pretty good one.
All right, let's hear your urban legend story. So actually, hold on, let me talk for the viewers real quick. This week's topic is urban legends. So I feel like that'd be an appropriate topic considering the fact that it's Halloween. So
Halloween was started by an urban legend.
was it really?
I guess it was.
Oh,
Tell me more.
interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't know
tell-
about
tell
I'm
that.
me
actually interested.
Yeah, I didn't fucking know that.
Fuck, dude. I'd have to look it up to be like accurate.
Oh, is that a
thought
Chris
that was-
fact?
All right, we're
No.
gonna look. We're gonna
No,
live
no,
look it
no.
up, baby.
I thought that was your urban legend.
No, my urban legend is so much better.
That's actually pretty cool. No, I never knew about that. If
right.
it's actually like
Oh
an urban legend.
shit, that's my urban legend thing. I can't close that. New tab, baby. Halloween urban.
All right, while Chris looks that up.
Yeah, while he's looking that up.
So
Farid, do you want to go?
yeah, my urban
your-
legend is the cemetery playground. So in I think it's
Oh,
Huntsville,
I found that one too.
Huntsville, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
There is
Alabama.
a cemetery. There's a cemetery that has a playground in it, and there's an urban legend that the playground is haunted by all the corpses that take place in the cemetery, and the the city talked about like demolishing the playground to put more graves, and apparently the city was really opposed of doing that. But people have claimed, and I saw video footage of it. Don't know how real it is, but people are claiming that these swings swing by themselves, and some people have been have tried taking pictures of that area, and they just see all these like white floating orbs.
Oh,
Wow.
see, anything that's like that or like scary with children.
Oh yeah,
It's just that much creepier.
and people claim that they heard like children's laughter in the middle of the night.
Hey, fuck that. I mean, oh my god, is that place still used?
The playground, yeah, they actually renovated the playground so it looks less creepy. But
It's still creepy nonetheless, though, right?
yeah, I mean, would you play at a playground in a cemetery?
God,
I wouldn't.
God, no.
It's such a downer. Like, hey kids, you want to go to the playground?
Well, actually, funny enough, our school is next to a cemetery.
Yeah, I know.
I remember because every time I would park in the parking garage, we'd look over the cemetery, and that's an old cemetery. It's like back in the 1870s, 1860s. I remember every time I would just be so done with school, I'd look over to the cemetery and be like, man,
I wish that was me.
I could just jump right now, and then they could just, throw me over the fence. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, so where you said that was in Alabama?
Huntsville, Alabama.
What?
Wow.
So when did that start? Like we said around the 1800s?
I didn't say that, but yes, you're correct. It was the 1800s.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
So
I know. I partially looked it up. That's why.
So the cemetery, I believe, has been around since like the 1800s, but the playground was in like 1975 or something like that. You can fact check me. I don't care.
So is it a big playground or a small
No,
playground?
it's just a playground inside of a cemetery that was originally just put there so that way children, when they go to the cemetery with their parents, have a place to just hang out, instead of on top of graves.
Did anybody die there?
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Thank you.
No, that's what I'm wondering, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So one of the other superstitions about the area is they're claiming that the children's screaming or children's laughter noise comes because in like the 1960s there was a big child abduction, a lot of child abduction that happened in that area, and what people are claiming is that the bodies that were abducted were actually buried right by the playground.
ooh,
That's what I
Interesting.
forgot.
That's sinister.
if I came into a playground, I saw a swinging by itself, and it wasn't like windy. I'm getting the fuck out of there. Like, fuck that.
Oh yeah.
It's just fucking creepy.
That's weird.
That's a good story.
So, Nick, you can put up a counter because we should start counting these.
Yeah.
Chris fact. That was a Chris fact.
Ooh, that was a Chris fact.
I believe some traditions of it was based off of Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, you're not Chris facting me.
No, he's Chris facting
me.
himself.
Oh, okay. I was
myself.
gonna say like what part of that was a Chris fact?
No, yeah, me. So yeah,
So Halloween is not a superstition, or not a. Urban
it's
legend?
based off of like some shit the Celts did like 2,000 years ago.
Which Forbes article said that?
It was actually the History Channel.
Which Daily Mail article said that?
I was thinking Huffington Post.
Huffington Post.
BuzzFeed.
All right, who wants to go next with the urban legend story?
Mine's really fucked, and it's also like very, very loosely like it's mostly fiction. It's 1,000% fiction.
Hey, there's
Nah,
no. That's the thing about urban legends. They could be true.
All right. This one's actually, you know what? This one might be true. So, Russian sleep experiment, KGB, Soviet shit. I'm sure we've all heard something about that, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can shed some light on it later though.
Good.
Every time in the
1940s, there was apparently some Soviet test facility where they had a military-sanctioned science experiment. They put 5 dudes into a gas chamber and pumped it with some sort of it was like some sort of stimulant to keep them awake. And the goal was to keep them awake for 30 days.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? It's really fucked. And trust me, it gets worse.
Okay.
During they check in with the subjects for the first couple of days, they're fine, they're responsive, whatever, right? And also, so there's one-way glass. The researchers can see in, the patients or whatever can't see out. So after 9 days, one subject had begun screaming uncontrollably for hours, and the others didn't have any reaction, right? They were just sitting there, stone cold. Mike Myers, Steve Austin, we're all there.
wild.
So he actually screamed for so long he tore his vocal cords and paralyzed himself. It's really fucked up. So then another one started screaming, and the other patients inside the thing started to cover up the one-way glass with pieces of paper and their own shit, so that the researchers couldn't see it. After about
What?
Yeah, right? It's crazy. A week later, right, on the 15th day, they're only halfway done with this fucking experiment. Granted, these people haven't slept in 15 days. They decided to turn off the gas, reopen the chamber. The subjects kept asking for the gas to be turned back on and for them not to be pulled outside of the chamber. When the researchers got in to the chamber, so one guy was dead, just fucking straight up dead. The other 4 had like disemboweled themselves, and they had just like all their guts hanging out essentially. Yeah, it's really nasty. They were tearing off like their flesh and muscles and shit. It's ugh. And then they were resorting to like self cannibalism, so not like eating other people but eating themselves. Yeah, so it was kind of fucked. They took the body of the first guy and plugged the like exit hole for the air with pieces of that dude. And the like the floor was like all dirty with blood and shit because I had nowhere to go because they had plugged the vent. Yeah, so after they get removed from the chamber, they were all showing like signs of extreme strength, and they were able to stay alive despite lethal injuries. And they found that if any of the subjects fell asleep, they would die. So obviously they're all like trying to get that stimulant to stay awake. So essentially they all get treated for their wounds. There are only 3 people surviving at this point. And the military officials, against the advisement of the researchers, are like, we're gonna stick them back in there, and because that's what they want, and we want to see like how far this shit can go. So they stick them all back in there, right? And then one more dies because he falls asleep like as they're trying to get into the room. And then at that point, the chamber is sealed, and the military officers, let's see, there was only one dude that can speak at this point, and the military officers decided they want to go back in like 2 weeks later or whatever. So they the guys really aren't being responsive at all. Again, 2 people left at this point. And so they send in the military people to go get them out. And one of the guys pulls the gun off the military guy, shoots a bunch of people in the head, and then kills himself. And then the other guy pulls the gun off somebody else, and essentially same shit. And yeah, that was the thought experiment, or the sleep experiment. And the final words of the last dude was so nearly free. So yeah, I don't know what that means.
That's
but that was a long
Fucked
one.
up. Were they like inmates, or like was this a voluntary experiment?
It doesn't say whether they were voluntary or not, but
Thought
In Soviet Russia, everything is voluntary.
thought they were POWs.
oh yeah, there were POWs.
Yeah, I think it's during World War II, right?
It's not, yeah, the 40s. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. There were POWs.
I looked this up like a couple years back. I think like apparently like I don't know if it was like declassified or if they just like talked about it. But yeah, I remember reading the story a couple years back. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah. So it's nutty.
That's crazy though. Like, just to so enough no sleep literally just causes you to go mad, and that's crazy. Thinking that you could, if you don't fall asleep enough, you could eventually die if you do.
Yeah. So what they were saying is, the longer you don't sleep, like sleep resets the human like evil or whatever they were saying. So like the longer you don't sleep, the more evil you become until you just like, yeah, it's just ridiculous.
That's fucked. It's so fucking metal though. Like,
It
holy
is.
shit.
It was actually really awesome.
There has to be a movie about that probably.
Probably one day.
Yeah, I would be really surprised if there isn't.
You know, people talk about like what was like Stanford prison experiment or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like that's pretty fucked up, but that's
Yeah.
something else.
fucked.
Yeah, this is fucked.
Yeah.
So sorry to shit on the parade here.
Oh, no.
But there's a YouTube video I watched that goes pretty in depth on that,
Yeah.
and it's entirely fiction.
Oh yeah, I figured as much.
I
is
mean-
it fiction?
I mean, that's the thing about urban legends, though. It's like it could be real.
Oh,
it
that's
could be
such a
fake.
fucking
But I mean-
buzzkill.
I mean, no, I mean, that's
fuck?
yeah.
I figured. So I bet.
It's a pretty good story though.
I bet that the Russians actually did something like that,
Well,
but
everyone
it never
did.
went that far.
Actually,
I mean,
yeah.
during World War II, they were using cocaine as a stimulant to keep their soldiers' morale high, and
It worked.
You know that they've done tests with like sugar.
Who?
Huh?
Yeah. So, watching a couple of Joe Rogan podcasts, there's one guy named Gary Taubes, who's a super anti-sugar advocate,
Yeah.
and apparently they use like sugar for like testing like a military soldier, see how much difference it could make. We don't. From what he told me, is like we take sugar for granted because it's pretty much in everything that you eat, drink.
Yeah. God.
Like, believe it or not, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that even in,
Probably in beer too.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that girl
and
used-
there's some. I mean, there's some definitely other side effects I found cool. It kind of scared me a little bit. I'm like, wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, so Russians equal bad. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Every James Bond movie ever.
So
Pete, you want to go next, or
Yeah, I can go next. So mine is actually about. Well, I had two. I didn't know which one I wanted to pick.
oh, that's fine. I've got like 5.
Right.
So
Yeah.
pick anything.
So one was about the Alaskan Triangle. You heard? Okay, so you heard about that, right?
You and I were looking at the same article.
I
weren't
never
we?
heard about
Yeah,
that.
we were.
I never heard about that.
It's an area of Alaska, right? Kind of like so the myth about
It's not a myth; it's fact.
not fact. Oh, you're right, fact. The fact about the like Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
How planes go in there, everything goes missing. Same thing, but it's in Alaska.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it has the highest. I'm pretty sure the highest known amount of like disappearances.
Okay.
In I can't remember if it was in the U.S. or in the world, but there's definitely a lot. Like lots of people have just gone missing in there, and no one really knows why. But like when I'm looking at it, a lot of it said is like it's maybe the geography of it that could be doing it. Let me see. I just wanted to take a look at something.
Just a big ass mountain that everyone's just fucking flying into.
Yeah, so that's the highest rated amount of disappearances in the U.S. at least.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I could believe it. I mean, I've went to Alaska before. By the way, beautiful, beautiful place. Very underrated.
I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, it's when you're over there in the icy mountaintops, right? And I don't know, ooh, damn.
I'm
Just taking
getting a
off the,
little hot here.
Yeah, you're putting out a
taking
little
off the
bit.
leader hose.
I could definitely tell you the banana costume's getting a little toasty. You sneeze or like move a branch or something like that, right? Like big snowfall, right?
Yeah.
Trigger it.
Or just a fucking animal out there. Like bears
yeah.
and shit.
Oh yeah, it's so because I've been to these places. So it borders. So what connects it is a place called Anchorage, which is like a big main city in Alaska.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I haven't been to this part, but it was called Junia. Junia, yeah, that's what it's. That's how you say, it, yeah. And see, Stark knows.
Stark
It's a
knows.
fucked up place.
You said that word and it triggered him.
So
Stark having Vietnam flashbacks.
I guess so. He served his time.
Continue, Pete.
but the other thing that's kind of weird, right, is because
Okay.
there has been many attempts, since so many people disappear there. They've sent out a decent amount of like search parties and stuff around there, and a lot of people go missing without any evidence of bodies.
It probably either gets eaten by wildlife or just buried in snow, I feel like.
Could be, yeah, most definitely, right? It's still really really creepy to think about because you
Yeah.
don't know for sure, you
Yeah.
know. And there's some people think it's like a big height, extraterrestrial area or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's definitely creepy considering that I went over there. And I remember specifically when we were in Alaska, we were driving along Anchorage, and I can't remember because we were in like a forest area. So we were going down the road on our I think on our right side, we kept seeing, like a diverging path. We saw many of them though, right?
Yeah.
Same. Do not enter, highly dangerous signs on there. And that could still be to wildlife.
Yeah.
But I don't, also it makes me kind of not think that because I saw a freaking moose just going across the street randomly.
Moose are scary, dude.
Moose
Moose can fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not go into a path.
And buffalo
Geese.
too, right?
Yeah.
And
Even deer, dude.
And it, now just looking back at it, I'm like, man, what if that was like on the pathway to over there?
Yeah.
Well, you did bring up extraterrestrials, and I really didn't think this was an urban legend at first, But I just want to get everyone's opinion on Area 51.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think Area 51 is really anything.
It's an urban legend,
It is an urban legend.
Yeah, it is.
but I never thought of it as one.
I really wanted those fucking weebs to storm it and
Right.
see what happened.
See, the weirdest part is, right, is like we've always known Area 51 as what? As like a big
Aliens.
alien database, essentially, right?
Yeah.
So, did that start because someone's like, wanted to make something up, or maybe someone from Area 51 actually said something about it?
You guys ever see Independence Day?
Nope.
Nah.
Oh, you're fucking up.
I assume that someone just made,
Here's what I'll
just made
say.
it up.
As camera technology got much, much better, UFO sightings have gone significantly down.
Well, you know what's crazy is that the U.S. Navy, confirmed UFOs are,
Well, yeah.
exist.
They're-
But, no, they found one, and, they recorded it. And they just declassified it, I think 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And,
but
nobody really cared. which
here's
is
the
crazy
thing.
part.
A UFO just stands for unidentified flying object.
Thank you.
Exactly. But
It could be anything. They don't know what the fuck it is.
Exactly, but they recorded it too for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. But here's the thing. It could be another country's
It could be.
shit.
It could be.
Do you remember the SR-22, the Blackbird?
Yeah,
Guarantee you that was a UFO to most every country out in the world.
probably.
What do you guys think UFOs are real?
Unidentified flying objects are real.
Yes.
I'm
We're
sorry.
talking
I'm
about
sorry. I mean,
Extraterrestrial
you-
life.
extraterrestrials.
Yes, that's different.
extraterrestrial life.
No.
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 I think it is.
Okay, there has to be.
I want to believe.
There has to be some sort of civilization that's gotten out there that has the ability to travel space by now.
And
Has
I'm
to be.
I'm not counting microbes and germs and stuff like that live in space. No, I'm talking living living beings that
Yeah.
like
Tier
like
2
intelligent
or
life-
whatever civilization.
intelligent
Tier 2
life.
tech support?
Hey, I'm tier 2 tech support.
All I'm gonna say is when my butt hurts the next morning, I don't blame it on aliens.
Yeah, you blame it on the dude that was pounding you last night.
There was a banana.
Oof.
Listen here, okay. I do think that extraterrestrials are real.
They
It's definitely one of the more scarier subjects, because you ever just hear stories about people who apparently got abducted and suffered all these weird health issues.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. I'll be honest.
What,
You think so?
What weird health
Yeah.
issues?
I don't think that they're coming here and abducting people because we're too fucking dumb.
Yeah, they're stealing our cows.
Yeah, same like cows.
Exactly. No, you know what they want?
Is Turner Frogs gay?
What do they want? What do they want?
God damn it. There's a George Carlin bit that, fuck. He's like, what do you guys want? Corn or some shit like that. It's just like the most basic fucking thing.
What about you guys? Do you guys believe in it?
God.
Criticism?
Yeah, I believe in it.
You believe in it?
Yeah,
How about you, Farid?
easily.
I said no. No.
Yeah.
What's scarier, knowing that there's life out there, or not, or knowing that there's no life out there and that we're all alone?
I
We're all
think no
no
life.
lives.
I think no life is scarier.
Yeah,
Because that means that there's a barrier that everything hits that we're eventually going to hit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the scariest thing is on the unknown. That's for
Exactly. That's true.
Welcome to
And
Finding life.
the Twilight Zone.
sure. Now, unfortunately, right, a lot of typical envisionment of an alien, really
Gray
skinny.
skin.
Yeah.
E.T.
So you-
Literally just E.T.
Like
Peter.
destroy all humans.
Oh.
Aliens.
With just a big head.
Yeah. And
Lanky, skinny, tall.
that's definitely not what they look like.
No,
Oh,
definitely
you got
not.
some
If they did,
information?
that
Is this oh,
You ready to reveal some shit?
Yeah, you see the aliens are tuning in on the podcast, right? They're like,
They know.
fuck, they know.
It's like what we do in the shadows.
And they're like, they just like, what if the aliens have regular names? Like, hey, Rick, what beer is he drinking this week?
Some shit malort, dude.
Got humans in their malort.
my
And
lord.
then the other alien's like, hey, you guys want some galort?
Galore.
The alien version of malort?
Drinking
Let's head
this human
over to
liquid.
Neptune 5 and go get us some Keystone Lime.
Oh, yeah, Neptune 5? There's a truck stop near Neptune 6, at least.
Yeah, Jesus.
I had a coworker of mine today tell me that they tried Malort for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
I was dying laughing.
Yeah, how'd they, what'd they say?
They're like, my friends convinced me it was a really good drink.
Those aren't his friends.
Her. Oh, that's called getting baited.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Also, completely off topic. Anchorage, Alaska. Isn't that the place they sent Pitbull from like some Pepsi fucking giveaway shit?
Could be.
Wait,
Was
what?
it?
Yeah.
It was somewhere in Alaska.
Someone explain to me
4chan.
Why is
Yeah,
Pitbull
Okay,
in Alaska?
so Pitbull had a thing where he's like, he was gonna go to a Walmart, specifically Walmart, and it was like the fans get to choose which one they go to. So the internet, of course, sent him to Alaska, where like there was like 1,000 people in the town or some shit.
You know what? He took it in good
He
stride,
did.
though.
He fucking went.
He went there.
Yeah.
He
And he
showed
had-
up,
yeah.
went there, took photos with everybody.
It was
and
awesome.
He made everyone's day too because it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's another one too where Taylor Swift. They voted for what school Taylor Swift should sing at. And of course, the internet had to get a hold of it, and they sent her to a deaf school. And she didn't show though. That's the thing. She didn't show up.
I would have showed.
But at least Pitbull showed up. You know,
Yeah.
he showed up, and
Yeah, he's committed.
he's getting paid. He's Mr. Worldwide. So
Yeah, but
Is
it
it
was so
sport about
funny.
So off topic, Anchorage, right?
Yeah.
So isn't that where they filmed Deadliest Catch?
Probably.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't
I
know
mean, they
if I
probably
can.
do that in all of Alaska.
Yeah.
Ice road truckers.
Yikes.
Wait, off topic, Anchorage, right? Doesn't have that anchor in the name.
Fucking hell.
That's where they've created.
All right, what's
anchors.
your
That's where they created Anchor.
Never sink.
Refuse to sink?
what Dino, what's your urban
What's your
legend?
urban legend?
You got like 5.
Yeah, I picked a couple. So the first one I want to talk about was skinwalkers. So skinwalkers is something from Native American culture, and it's basically like a witch is the best way to put it. It's I guess the story is mostly known for to the Navajo Indians, and so basically what it is like it's a witch that can transform into shapeshift into animals or people or anything. And apparently if you see one, you get marked by it. And the only way to get the mark off of you is to get cleansed by a shaman.
Interesting. What would the mark look like? Do you know?
No, they never. It's more of
Picture
it's
a
not
dick
it's
on
not
your
it's not
head.
it's not like a physical mark. No, it's not like a physical mark. It's like
okay.
I don't know. It's like just like a spiritual mark or something like that.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but what's the mark supposed to do?
It's
Like,
supposed
what
to
are the consequences?
like they can hunt you down and stuff like that.
Oh,
with it.
fuck, okay.
Yeah,
so-
you're
Jesus.
You're tracked, right?
Yeah, basically you're they got your scent and they'll find you and stuff like that. So
Okay.
and apparently it's taken really seriously because apparently according to urban legends you're not even really supposed to talk about it if you get marked. If you go to Indian reservations not specifically Navajo reservations, you're not really supposed to talk about it or else it makes the mark worse.
Oh.
And you can get killed faster. But they apparently with hers they only come out at night and they shapeshift from a person into mostly like a wolf or something, but they screech really really loud too in the middle of the night. You can hear them it's crazy. And yeah, they just they'll hunt you down and kill you. It's insane. And there's been a lot of people that they don't even there's been a lot of encounters not even people with Native American heritage, just people tourists and stuff or campers and stuff, things like that. And they've come across them, but they had no idea. And it's not until they go to a reservation they're oh yeah, you were marked by a skinwalker. Gotta cleanse yourself. So yeah, skinwalkers are pretty wild. Yeah, they've just existed for as long as I know. I don't really know when they started, but yeah, it's basically
That is kind of creepy
yeah.
to be marked and you don't even know about it.
But it's only when you encounter one. But it's one of those things you see
Well,
it's
how do you know if you encounter one? That's the thing, right?
well you'd see it turn from a coyote into a person. So it'd be
So that's the pivotal moment.
yeah.
Okay.
Think about it's you see something on all fours and then it just turns into a human, a bipedal thing. But it's a silhouette, you don't actually see it.
Huh.
But yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
So yeah.
Just made me think of that salmonella skit.
Yeah, bipedal.
Yeah.
I mean that's what it's called, biped.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Skinwalker. I did another one too.
Hit me with it.
So I kind of wanted to go away from just American stuff. I just wanted to do every other country,
An
Or just
American
every other
werewolf
culture.
in London.
right? American Werewolf in Paris too. No, another one I picked was the slit-mouthed woman in Japan.
I looked that one up.
Yeah. So this one was actually I was obsessed with this one when I was a kid because I was oh my god, this is so crazy, and they made a movie about it too.
Yeah.
The thing about this one, so you know how we all wear masks now, right? The face masks. So she was wearing it back in 2007, right?
Yeah.
And apparently the story goes is that it's a woman that'll come up to you in Japan, probably at a train station, and she'll ask you if you think she's pretty, with her mask on. And it's the yes or no question. So if you answer yes, she'll take her mask off and then ask you again. And then if you say yes, she will turn you into that. Like she'll cut your mouth like that, so like your mouth looks like a slit like that.
Oh.
And if you say no, she'll kill you. But,
Damn, that fucking. I mean, yeah, you're pretty.
but then
Wait. So what happens if you say no
if
with
you
the
say
mask
no, she'll kill.
on?
If you say no with the mask on, she'll just kill you.
What the fuck?
So you're
So-
you're,
No,
you're,
no, no.
you're gonna incur something.
You're gonna get something, but there is a way to outsmart her. So it's a yes/no question, right?
Yeah.
But there's two ways. There's two ways. You don't have to say yes or no. You can say, you're so. That'll confuse her enough to leave you alone, so you have time to run away.
Yeah.
The other way is if you just tell her you're busy and you can't answer. You just walk away, be like, sorry, I can't answer you, I'm busy. And then she'll just be like, oh, sorry. Like, she's very polite about it. You know?
Fake sign language.
Damn.
She'll be like, oh, okay, sorry to bother you. Stuff like that, right?
That's fucked up though.
Okay,
yeah,
so
that's
let me
crazy.
ask you a question then, right?
But there's a third way.
Okay, so what's the
It's
third
actually
way?
this is my favorite way. You can just give her candy and she'll leave.
Really?
Yeah.
What type of candy? Is there a specific candy?
Any candy.
Any candy.
All right,
Any
so-
candy.
so
it's
if-
like, yeah, it just, you know, if I was the theme of Halloween, it's like, you know, when kids come to your door, just give them candy and they'll leave.
So what you're saying is, when we do take our trip to Japan, the first stop is definitely like a 7-Eleven, right?
So this is why old men always have candy on them.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's
I
exactly
think that's a fact.
Yeah, that's-
Exactly.
so, damn, how hot is she though with her mask on? I'm just curious.
You know, they made a movie about it too. It's called.
Is it recent?
It's like 2007.
I
It's
love
pretty
it
bad.
now.
It's pretty bad CGI, but you know, it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
I was watching clips of it. I was like, man, this actually looks pretty good. I think the movie. I forget what the movie's called. I think it's called like Slit or something. You just type in slit mouthed woman, and the movie comes up. I totally forget what it's called, but yeah, they made a movie about it. It's very entertaining. It's just one of those like, you know, bad CGI. It's just like a great movie to watch, like if you're bored.
Huh. That's pretty awesome though.
It's called Carved the Slit-Mouthed Woman.
Carved. Okay.
What was the
Carved.
rating on in Rotten Tomatoes? I'm just
Actually.
curious.
Oh.
88% of users like this movie. 5.5 out of 10 on IMDb.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually that's
I don't know.
88%
That's
for a
a
horror
lot.
movie is really
Really
good
good.
actually.
That's not Rotten Tomatoes. That's just Google.
Oh, what's
What about Rotten Tomatoes?
Because Rotten Tomatoes is the be all end all.
Yes, Rotten Tomatoes is our god.
I mean, that's your brother, right? Rotten Tomatoes.
37%.
Ha! Wait, what? 30?
37.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Did you just fucking insult my fucking brother, you dude, you dumb piece of shit?
I mean, you're gonna be rotten in a couple days, anyways.
All
Sounds
right,
like you're already a little rotten. If you catch my
All right,
drift.
go catch up on the Blitzkrieg, okay?
And Nick, if you can, when Dino's talking about it,
Whoa.
put that picture up.
Oh, is that the one I'm thinking
Not
of?
bad though.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a looker.
You know what? Probably gives pretty good blowjobs.
I bet. I bet.
I had,
Way to break the ice on that one. Let
had-
me tell you.
I had one more urban legend.
Do it.
Let's do it.
So this one's from Mexico actually. So like good enough-
Chupacabra?
La Llorona.
Cabra.
Oh no! I was thinking of doing those. I'm like, nah, this is too basic. I don't want to do this. Like,
Actually,
everyone knows these.
I got one too after.
Okay, cool. That's fine. No, I don't want to do Chupacabra and I don't want to do La Llorona because I'm like, man, these are so basic. Like everyone knows these. Like, whatever. So I did the Burnt Woman Street. So
Yeah.
this one's actually pretty wild. Apparently, it's not like a scary one. I guess it's actually kind of like wholesome-ish. I guess. So with this one, it started back in like the early 1900s. It was this woman in Mexico fell in love with this Italian dude, and she was very beautiful. She had like a bunch of guys like after her, but she just wanted this guy, and that guy was very like, you know, jealous and stuff because he thought, oh, you know, she's gonna like leave me for some other guy because there's so many like other people and stuff. So what happens is she like didn't really want that to happen anymore, and so what she did was she put wet cloth over her eyes, put her face in burnt charcoal, like burning charcoal to like burn her face, and then like showed the guy, and she's like, hey, like, do you still love me?
That's metal.
And he said yes.
Ooh.
And then they married, and then like they like lived happily ever after.
Yeah.
And they renamed I guess like the street that they lived on is called the Burnt Woman Street in Mexico. I'm not sure exactly like the exact location, but yeah, if you just Google Burnt Woman Street, this story comes up. And apparently it's a pretty well-known urban legend
It's fucked up.
in Mexico. So I was like, damn, this is pretty cool. I mean, it's like wholesome, but not really, because in the sense that like she like disfigured herself for the acceptance of
Yeah.
her significant other. But I mean, compared to like creepy stuff, like this is like, I guess like not that bad, you know?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah. So that was the last urban legend I had.
So my ears were literally sweating, so I had to take off the hat. But yeah, so you guys ever hear about the Wendigo?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I've heard about it, but like I don't really know like too much about it. Wendigo.
So apparently, they are spirits of people who have been cannibalized in like mountains. So what happens is, like the Donner Party.
No.
Ooh, fuck. Okay, so Donner Party was like one of the first settlers west. They got trapped in the mountains during an ice storm, and they had to like resort to cannibalism to survive because they ran out of food and shit. So people think that there are like Wendigos over in that area because they resorted to cannibalism. And essentially, this Wendigo, it's like it's a human creature that all of its skin turns gray. It gains like claws on its feet and hands. Its teeth become really sharp, and what it does is it like hunts out different like creatures to stay alive, obviously. And then if you get bit by it, you turn into one as well.
Oh, wow.
And the only way to kill them is by lighting them on fire, sort of, because their spirit like releases from their body, and they can inhabit like another person that has done like cannibalistic acts after that.
Okay.
But yeah, they just
That's wild.
hide in mountains.
Okay.
If you've ever played God, what was that fucking game?
Fall Guys.
No, it's the goddamn. It came out in like 2015.
The Witcher.
It's like
Red
Bioshock.
Dead Redemption.
no. You know, it's like one of those games where it's like
Minecraft.
choose your own story as you're like going through it. You
Oh,
make
like
choices.
the Telltale games?
Yeah.
Wolf Among Us.
No. But that's
The Last of Us.
very good one. Fuck, what is it called? Something Until Dawn.
Until Dawn.
Oh,
Until
fuck.
Dawn.
It's called Until Dawn. God damn it. Yeah. But yeah, that's
literally
like
what it's called.
that's literally what it's called, Until Dawn. But yeah, that's pretty much like the story of
wild.
Until Dawn.
I didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love it.
Nice.
That's really creepy. In the general, I think it's more of like the claws and stuff as well.
Yeah, and they hunt by movement.
So what do you mean? Like, do
So you
they
just stand still?
They can they
they
can
can-
see movement. Like they don't have like sight.
It's like vibrations and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
yeah.
like echolocation.
Like-
shit
yeah,
like a bat.
echolocation. Yeah.
yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they're like super fast, super
Nice.
strong. Yeah,
I know that. That's
fire,
awesome.
fire kills them.
I actually got one more
Hit me.
because I was looking up a lot of Polish folklore,
Oh yeah.
and I remember watching a lot of The Witcher and playing some of it. You guys know what a strig is?
Ooh.
I do not.
No, what's a
I have
strig?
not played that game.
I'll have to watch the show.
A strig, just kind of looks like it has mostly a human form. It's a little malformed, but the big thing about it really is they're super skinny. Their skin is very dried up gray. They have 2 rows of teeth, believe it or not, and some have 1 eye. Now, what they are, because I was reading up on it, is it's kind of weird because this is actually in Polish you call it stryga. I remember like hearing some small things my mom told me, I think just to get me to go to fucking sleep or something like that, or not go outside at night. But they are people who apparently were born with 2 souls, right? And usually when that happens, a normal person usually inhabits that soul first out of the 2 souls, so the one's just kind of residing in there. And so that's where you get like like multiple personality disorder.
Oh.
So back then, right, if you were shown to have signs like that, right, or you just were acting like as like a completely different person sometimes, that was your strig coming out at you, right? And then if you would die, right, your normal soul would release, but your strig soul would still remain. That's where you kind of
That's cool.
get into that, right? From the picture I see, they usually like it's like I said, so typically they wear like a lot of ragged clothing, super skinny. They move really fucking fast, apparently.
Yeah.
And that's when I remember looking up. It was really I didn't know that was I shouldn't say it's Polish. It's very Slavic folklore.
Are they like normal sized people? Or are they
Yeah,
like
for the most part, they're more normal sized people, which I think believe it or not, that's pretty creepy
It is.
yeah, it
to
is.
have something at your
like at
level?
your, yeah, at your
at your
height.
level.
Yeah, if it's bigger than you, it's like, oh, okay, I'm definitely running. But if it's the same size, it's like maybe.
Yeah, especially just like I don't know, man. Seeing something like that, it's just.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, right, that I don't understand, right, is I'm looking up a lot of these, like I was looking up a lot of the Slavic legends before.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, my dog is chewing.
What is he eating? He's eating a pen?
He's eating a pencil because he's a goddamn.
Oh, that's
animal.
fine. He's eating worse.
He has actually eaten worse.
A lot of the like things, or a lot of like the Strigs or any other folklore, it's always a woman.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
It's always like a woman that's like the bad entity.
I noticed that as well, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's like are they like misogynistic or something like that? Like
Probably.
it was kind of weird. It's always like just like a scary woman. Which don't get me wrong.
I don't know why.
If I don't fold my towels right the same way, I could see that in my mom. Maybe she's a Strig.
I don't know why. I just keep picturing like Dobby from Harry Potter, but like a really tall version of Dobby.
I'll pull up a picture afterwards. But
Yeah, you gotta pull up a
Nick,
picture.
if you could put
Picture
The
of a
Witcher from The Witcher.
I
Yeah,
actually like to see how this looks.
yeah, it looks pretty
I don't know
fun.
why. I just keep picturing a normal sized Dobby from Harry Potter.
What else is? What the fuck else is he eating?
God.
Nothing. He's just nothing.
Oh, but yeah.
It's a good talk.
Yeah, it was a good talk. I like that.
Yeah,
It's a nice night.
yeah, it's a spooky night.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
All right, guys. Well, that'll be it for the podcast
That
for
should be
tonight.
our outro song.
Demonetized.
Well, this is our podcast.
It's
Thank
not
you all
like
for
we're
watching.
monetized anyways.
True.
Thank you all for watching. Have a happy Halloween, and we'll see you next week. Once again, I want to thank Rafal for being our first Patreon sponsor.
And thank Gabe too.
And Gabe.
And
Yep.
Gabe.
Can't forget about Gabe.
Can't forget about Gabe. Have a good night, everybody.
Also, a big boo to all of you for Halloween. That fucking rhyme.
Go bananas out there, kids.
God damn it. Mike, does Mike want to say anything?
No.